She stood beneath the morning pale, shoes damp from the night's soft rain. The city hummed in a distant key like it forgot her name. A suitcase hard, a trembling breath, dreams folded neat but worn. If I move at all, will I still feel torn? There's a hush before the sunrise, where nothing's wrong yet nothing's right. And in that tender silence, she found the shape of light. When the sky waited quietly, she found the courage just to be. No grand design, no map to see, just the sound of her own heartbeat. And though the past still pulled her sleeve, the dawn began to breathe. When the sky waited quietly, she finally believed. A cafe window fogged with dreams, a song plays soft, half known. She watched the steam rise from her cup like something letting go. Old words fell through her fingertips, letters she never sent. But every tear she didn't cry became her testament. Sometimes healing walks beside you, silent, wearing borrowed shoes. It doesn't rush or promise, it just stays until you move. When the sky waited quietly, she learned the art of being free. No louder voice, no guarantee, just a truth that came softly. And though her faith was paper thin, she breathed and let light in. When the sky waited quietly, her story could begin. There's grace in every faltered line, and hands that still reach out for time. She didn't need to win or prove, just to stand, just to choose. Somewhere between fear and hope, she found a way to cope. And all the things she used to chase now waited in her gaze. When the sky waited quietly, the world stood still enough to see. All she lost, all she'd keep, folded gently into peace. And though her steps were small and slow, they carried all she'd ever know. When the sky waited quietly, she finally came home. Morning light across her face, the rain began to fade. She smiled, not sure why, but the sky still waited quietly. where silence used to sleep, through lights that forgot my name. The walls were strangers, the air was thin, and time moved like a flame. My hands held nothing but the cold, yet something warm began to rise. A breath beneath a broken sky, a small and trembling sign of life. All that I lost still lives in me, but softer now like autumn leaves. The road that breathed again carried me beyond the pain. Every stone beneath my feet felt like a pulse, slow and sweet. The road that breathed again taught me how to start as rain, to fall, to fade, to find the ground and bloom where I am found. There was music in the quiet air, a hum that I could barely hear. It told me not to turn away, that nothing lost is gone for years. The city sighed, the sky exhaled, the stars looked down but not in shame. I felt the wind forgive my fears and whisper softly, you're the same. All that I dream still waits for me, somewhere beyond this memory. The road that breathed again carried me beyond the pain. Every stone beneath my feet felt like a pulse, slow and sweet. The road that breathed again taught me how to start as rain, to fall, to fade, to find the ground and bloom where I am found. I thought I was a shadow once, but morning found me there. The quiet turned into a song and filled the open air. If love returns in broken forms, then let me be unmade, for even cracks can hold the light when night begins to fade. The road that breathed again carried me beyond the pain. Each step became a promise kept, each tear a gentle rain. The road that breathed again now whispers like an old friend's name. You've come so far, you're not the same, and still you breathe again. And still you breathe again. You breathe again. There's a window half open, the night still breathing in. Coffee stains on the counter, the air smells like rain again. I've been chasing the hours that keep slipping through my hands, but this quiet feels softer than I remember it can. No one's calling, no one needs my name, just the hum of the city whispering it's okay. In the silence between turning where I can't go, in the stillness between what fades. I remember I'm still awake, and that's enough tonight. That's enough tonight. The sun climbs the blinds in a golden haze. Dust in the light looks like memories I've made. There's a peace in not knowing who I'm meant to be, a kind of truth that only silence lets me see. Time doesn't heal, it only waits until the heart remembers its way. In the silence between 2 days, I find myself not lost, just staying, not broken, not fine, just breathing slow. Let the world keep turning where I can't go, in the stillness between what fades. I remember I'm still awake, and that's enough tonight. That's enough tonight. Maybe tomorrow will call my name. Maybe I'll learn to love the same. But for now I'll sit in this gentle space and let my heart just stay. Morning trembles on the edge of gray. I feel the pulse of another day. The scars don't fade, they just become mine. And in their lines I find the sky. In the silence between 2 days, I found a home I can't explain. No answers, no saints, just breathing slow. And learning the weight of letting go, in the stillness between what fades. I remember I'm still awake, and that's enough tonight. That's enough tonight. The night exhales, the dawn remains, and I am still alive. The city sleeps, but I can't close my eyes. The hum of dreams is fading slow. I've worn this heart through sleepless skies, chasing the quiet I used to know. There's a tremble in the window glass, a whisper rising from the gray. And in the stillness of the past, I hear the night just drift away. All the things I couldn't say hung like stars, I couldn't stay. But I learned that silence too can hold a prayer for something new. Where the dawn found me, I was tired but still breathing, holding on to broken dreams but feeling them start leaving. Light spilled through my trembling hands, and for once I didn't need to understand where the dawn found me. It found me as I am. The world outside begins to turn soft gold across the concrete veins. I watch the light and slowly learn even lost can bloom again. Footsteps of morning cross the floor, a gentle warmth I've never known. I'm not ourselves before, but maybe that's how we grow. Every shadow fades away when I forgive the night for staying. And in that fragile in-between, I found the truth I've always been. Where the dawn found me, I was tired but still breathing, holding on to broken dreams but feeling them start leaving. Light spilled through my trembling hands, and for once I didn't need to understand. Where the dawn found me, it found me as I am. There's beauty in the waiting, in the ache before the bloom. The night was never wasted, it just made more space for you. Let the daylight draw its line between the old and what's begun. I won't run this time, I'll face the morning sun. Where the dawn found me, I was quiet, softly breathing, letting go of who I've been, to feel the day redeem me. Light spilled through my open hands, and for once I didn't need to understand. Where the dawn found me, it found me as I am. The night carried all I couldn't say. The morning came and took its place, and when the first glow touched my eyes, something within me finally sighed. Where the dawn found me, it found me alive. The night was long and I forgot my name. The city hummed, but I felt the same. Dreams fell like leaves on the cold concrete. I almost stopped, I almost couldn't breathe. Then I saw your eyes under the streetlight glow. You didn't speak, but somehow I couldn't know. The way you carry the fear you hid away. Two broken hearts just standing in the rain. We were never too late to begin again, even when the world forgot our names. In the quiet where we lost our faith, you took my hand and the night grew safe. No, we were never too late. The morning came with trembling light, your smile unsure, but it felt right. We talked of dreams we used to chase, and how we learned to move with grace. You said, it's strange how pain can sound like home, and I said, maybe that's how we've grown. The wind was cold, but your voice was warm, and I knew I'd found my calm in the storm. We were never too late to begin again, even when the sky forgot the rain. In the silence where our hearts had strayed, you found me there and I found my way. No, we were never too late. All the years Every scar became a gentle trace of how we learned to find our place. No, we were never too late. So if the world feels heavy again, remember we were never too late. Streets were breathing out the night, windows sighing in the pale street light, coffee steam and sleepless eyes, dreams half open, hearts half tied. I walked where noise once filled my chest, each step a softer kind of rest. The world kept turning slow and wide, but something small had changed inside. Maybe peace was never loud, just the hush beneath the crowd. After the wind grew tired, leaves fell quiet on the wire. Stand without the fire, to feel the dawn I chased desire. After the wind grew tired, I finally heard my heart expire. The noise it made from wanting more, and breathe again just as before. Morning hums a gentle tune, old scars shimmer like the moon. Every ache has found its rhyme, every loss a slower time. The days don't rush, they softly lean, like watercolor between the green. And in the stillness I could see the smallest things still sing to me. Maybe calm was never weak, just the truth we're scared to speak. After the wind grew tired, the world stayed still, but I climbed higher. The sky refused to change, my heart had learned to rearrange. Oh, after the wind grew tired, the silence burned and it inspired to start again without the storm, to love the quiet, to be reborn. Maybe I was always here, underneath the noise and fear, waiting for the storm to fade, for something tender to be made. Now the night feels less alone, like it's whispering me home. No fireworks, no grand design, just the peace of being fine. After the wind grew tired, I found my name in the quiet choir. And though the past still breathes in me, it hums like roots beneath the tree. Oh, after the wind grew tired, the was a boy I knew in a mirror's haze, carrying clouds that no one could trace. He wore his smile like a borrowed coat, too heavy to keep, too cold to let go. Morning broke with quiet hands, touching the dust on the windows, and the coffee steamed but never stayed warm. And dreams felt tired before they were born. But somewhere between the sighs and the rain, a small voice whispered his name. The weight of gentle days, how softly they remain, like sunlight on your scars. They don't erase the pain, but teach your heart to stay. He found a way to breathe again, under the weight of gentle days. She came with silence, not to mend, just sat beside him as a friend. No grand words, no saving grace, only calm that filled the space. The world kept turning slow and wide while he learned not to run, just to bide. There's beauty in standing still when all you need is time to feel. And through her eyes he came to see even shadows need company. The weight of gentle days, they fall but they don't break, like rivers finding sea. They carry what you take, and somewhere on the way you learn to love the ache. He found a way to breathe again, under the weight of gentle days. Soft breath, slow dawn, every wound hums a song. Not all endings mean you're gone. Some are just where you belong. The weight of gentle days, now lighter than before. The same sky, the same rain, but it doesn't hurt as more. Kindness came and quietly stayed, turning sorrow into grace. He found his peace, he found his place, in the weight of gentle days. Every ordinary breath's a way to stay, every gentle day a reason to remain. She sat alone, watching colors fade, traces of sunlight drift away. The air was calm, yet heavy with dreams, still water holding yesterday. Her change too fast. She whispered to the twilight, I learned to love what doesn't last. Beneath the slow falling sky, she breathes in the quiet, lets go of the fight. The weight of the years, the blur of the light, all melt into silver tonight. Beneath the slow falling sky, she finds a small reason to try. The city hums in distant gray, neon hearts and fleeting names. She walks through streets that used to shine, now soft and strange but still the same. And every scar becomes a seed when the heart begins to bend. She smiles at what was broken, even endings learn to mend. Beneath the slow falling sky, she breathes in the quiet, lets go of the fight. The weight of the years, the blur of the light, all melt into silver tonight. Beneath the slow falling sky, she finds a small reason to try. There's a light that doesn't burn, only waits and softly turns. Every shadow drawn in pain becomes a map when it rains. And somewhere in the gentle dusk, the heart remembers how to trust. Morning will come, quiet and white, painting new wings on the tide. She lifts her gaze to the breaking blue and whispers, the world feels new. Not everything she lost was gone, some things return in another form. Beneath the slow falling sky, she stands in the light with her eyes open wide. The past drifts away, soft as a sigh, and her heart begins to fly. Beneath the slow falling sky, she learns what it means to be alive. made of rain, each one calling out my name. I try to fit their shapes and sounds, but lost my own somewhere in the crowd. The city hummed a restless tune. I chased this rhythm out of tune, till one soft dusk the noise grew still, and I was left with what I feel. It was quiet but it wasn't gone. Something fragile was hanging on. In the hush I saw my breath and heard a truth I'd never met. That was the day I heard myself, not loud, not brave, just real. A trembling voice beneath the dust, still learning how to heal. It didn't shout, it didn't cry, it simply learned to be. That was the day I heard myself and set my silence free. Gentle hands, unraveling dreams like fragile strands. I spoke my name into the air and found a warmth that waited there. No thunder rolled, no stars aligned, just peace that came from taking time to stand alone yet not apart, to listen kindly to my heart. Now I know the sound of still, the quiet voice that bends, not kills. Every scar, each sleepless night, they all became my kind of light. That was the day I heard myself, not loud, not brave, just real. A trembling voice beneath the dust, still learning how to heal. It didn't shout, it didn't cry, it simply learned to be. That was the day I heard myself and I began to breathe. I used to think I had to shine to prove this fragile life was mine, but even shadows have their song, and even silence carries on. Now when I fall awake, each broken sound a path I take. It's not an ending, just a start, the rhythm of a mending heart. This is the day I hear myself, so faint but clear and near. A whisper made of everything I've tried to hide in fear. No need to shout, no need to try, just let the moment be. This is the day I hear myself and I am finally me. The city hums beneath her tired shoes, neon dreams and coffee fumes. She's been chasing light that never stays, worn out eyes in the afterglow haze. She used to fear the quiet night, afraid of what her heart might write. But silence spoke in softer tones and whispered, "You're not alone." All the tears she tried to hide were only rain that helped her rise. When shadows became gentle, they held her like a friend. The dark no longer threatened, it taught her how to mend. She found the calm inside the storm, the warmth in being torn. When shadows became gentle, she was finally reborn. Days blur into endless screens, dreams caught in the in-betweens. But in the dark she learned to breathe, to love the cracks beneath the leaves. The past still hums but not too loud, a quiet ache she wears like clouds now. She walks through the evening air, finding peace in what's still there. All the weight she used to bear turned into light she learned to share. When shadows became gentle, they held her like a friend. The dark no longer threatened, it taught her how to mend. She found the calm inside the storm, the warmth in being torn. When shadows became gentle, she was finally reborn. She learned that endings can be kind, and loss can soothe a restless mind. And every fall, every sleepless night was shaping her into the light. Now she smiles beneath the gray, letting the world fade away. She doesn't chase the morning sun, she knows the night and day are one. When shadows became gentle, they held her through the cold. The dark no longer frightened, it whispered, "You are whole." She found her heart beneath the pain, like flowers after rain. When shadows became gentle, she found her name again. When shadows became gentle, she was home. I was walking in circles, feet heavy with the weight of years. Streetlights hum like tired lullabies. The world half asleep, half hoping, breath turned to fog, and dreams to quiet ash. I thought I'd stop right here where no one ever asks. But something brushed against my shadow, soft as dawn on trembling skin. A whisper said, "Not yet," and I looked up again. Tomorrow took my hand slowly, didn't promise anything, just warmth enough to move. It wasn't grace, it wasn't fate, just a gentle kind of truth. And I followed step by step, one breath at a time, while the night began to bloom. kept me sane. Every door I passed was locked, every song was out of tune, but still that quiet pull remained, like spring beneath the wound. It never called me by my name, it never asked me why I stayed, just waited in the distance, like morning finds the grave. Tomorrow took my hand slowly, and the cold began to fade. Didn't ask me to be stronger, just to stay, and I followed with the smallest spark alive, one breath at a time. There's beauty in the breaking, in the soft unspoken ache. There's a world inside the quiet, a reason hearts still wake. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it's just this, a single step, a trembling wish. Slowly, no fireworks, no grand design, just the rhythm of my heartbeat, learning how to align. And I followed, still unsure, but lighter than before, one breath at a time. And if I fall again, I'll know the ground is kind. Tomorrow waits in silence, patient, undefined. It took my hand so slowly, I almost missed the sign, but I followed, one breath at a time. There's a quiet hum beneath the city side. The day folds down and time drifts by. She walks home slow through the silver rain, carrying the weight of another today. The sky leans low, the windows breathe, dust and gold fall through the leaves. She never saw how the light would wait on her window frame, patient, soft and late. All the noise inside her chest fades with the sinking sun's caress. Somehow the world feels kind again, in the smallest glow that remains, where light stayed the longest. She found her name in the hush between the lost and the flame. Every shadow turned into grace when the night leaned close to her face, where light stayed the longest. She wasn't afraid anymore. Morning came, a fragile sound coffee steam in open ground. She watched the clouds, not chasing time, letting the silence draw its lines. All the plans that fell apart now felt like threads of a larger heart. Every ending softly bends toward a place where healing mends. The world still spins beneath her fear, but softer now, the path is clear. The ache that once cut her in two became the light that pulled her through. Her light stayed the longest. She found her name in the hush between the lost and the flame. Every shadow turned into grace when the night leaned close to her face. Where light stayed the longest, she wasn't afraid anymore. The light still stays even when you turn away. She whispered to the dark, I'm still here. And the dark replied, so is the light, my dear. Every scar became a door to places she'd been longing for. Where light stayed the longest, she learned to stay, not to run from the night or the fray. Every tear had its own refrain, every loss a gentle gain. Where light stayed the longest, she found her soul, not in the fire but in the slow warm afterglow that softly calls through broken dreams and quiet halls. Now she sits by the window, breathing slow, watching the evening melt in gold. And when the light begins to fade, she smiles, because it always stays just long enough to say she's home. There's a hush between the trees tonight, soft wind tracing every side. You and I, we never spoke, but the water knew our names. Footsteps fading on the bridge, shadows melting into light, and the world grew small enough for hearts to breathe again. Maybe we were never lost, just waiting for the quiet. Maybe peace was never gone, just hidden in the tide. Under quiet stars, the river turns, carrying what we couldn't say. All our scars begin to learn the gentle art of washing away. No need for words tonight, the water understands. We're finding out what healing sounds like in the palm of each other's hands. Your smile without a reason why, eyes like dawn against the dark. Every ripple held a truth that time forgives the heart. We didn't need to start again, just to stop the running fast. The river taught us how to stay, to live slow, to let it last. Maybe grace was always here, just waiting to be found. Maybe love was just asleep, and now it's waking up somehow. Under quiet stars, the river turns, carrying what we couldn't say. All our scars begin to learn the gentle art of washing away. No need for words tonight, the water understands. We're learning in what peace feels like in the warmth of quiet hands. The night breeze slow, silver lines on drifting flow. Let it go, let it go. We are lighter than before. Morning hums along the shore, golden skin and open skies. Every pain we used to hold turns to wings before our eyes. Now the current calls us home, not behind us but ahead. We walk on stones of letting go, every step a word unsaid. Under quiet stars the river turns, and we drift into the dawn. What was broken starts to burn, soft and slow the night moves on. No need to prove we've healed, the silence understands. We're learning how to live again, the river holding our hands. There's a hush between the trees tonight. The water moves and so do we. Peace has a sound, and it sounds like this. The city hums beneath my tired feet. Coffee's cold, but I still take the heat. Another morning dressed in borrowed light, pretending I'm okay, pretending I'm alright. I smile for faces that I never knew, lost in the noise I was fading to. My heart kept whispering under the rain, you don't have to hide your pain. Every sigh I swallowed down, every dream I let fall out, they gathered softly in the dark, waiting to be found. When I forgot to breathe, the silence held me close. Tears fell like forgiveness on the nights I needed most. I thought I broke beneath the weight, but love was learning how to wait for me to come back home. When I forgot to breathe. Somewhere between the loss and light, I found the courage just to cry. And in that trembling, quiet sound, my soul remembered solid ground. I touched the fear that made me small. It trembled, then it let me fall. But falling down was not the end. It's where I learned to start again. The world still spins without a care, but I am softer standing there. For every wound that never healed taught me what it means to feel. When I forgot to breathe, the silence held me close. Tears fell like forgiveness on the nights I needed most. And all the pieces I betrayed were reaching out unafraid to find a voice again. When I forgot to breathe. I was never broken, just tired, never lost, just waiting to be seen. The night didn't take me, it taught me how to begin. When I forgot to breathe, the morning found my name. Light spilled through the window and nothing felt the same. I'm not who I used to be, I'm someone learning how to see. And maybe that's enough. When I forgot to breathe. Now I breathe in quiet skies, slow and human, still alive. Every scar a gentle seed, blooming where I learned to breathe. I used to fear the space between where voices fade and I can't be seen. I chased the noise, I chased the crowd, afraid that silence spoke too loud. But then the night, it stayed with me, a tender hand invisibly. The stillness whispered, you're not lost, just learning what your heart forgot. And I felt the slow unfolding light, like morning breathing after night. The quiet held me first before the dawn arrived, wrapped my trembling soul and said you'll be alright. The calm became a home where I could finally see. Sometimes the softest sound can set you free. The world keeps running out of breath, forgetting how to rest, to live, to guess. But in the hush I found my name, a fragile truth that never came. And though my tears fell without sound, they grew the roots beneath the ground. Now every ache, every small goodbye becomes the color of the sky. There's beauty where the shadows lie, and healing in the lullaby. The quiet held me first before the dawn arrived. It took my restless hands and taught them to untie the stillness sang beneath the trembling sea. Sometimes the softest sound can set you free. Streets, the gentle air still speaks to me. It hums in shades I used to miss, turns loneliness to tenderness. The quiet held me first, and now I understand. It was an emptiness, it was a kind of hand reaching through the dark, softly calling me to find the love inside the mystery. No longer scared to be alone. The quiet sings and I am home. The streetlight hums, the city sighs, paper dreams beneath my eyes. I've run so far, I lost the sound of what I hope to be by now. The night feels endless, wide and deep, but somewhere soft I start to breathe. Maybe rest is just a quiet kind of grace, falling gently through the hollow of this place, where my fears fell asleep in the folds of the dark. I found something sweet, not an answer, not a plan, just the mercy of stillness in my hands, where my fears fell asleep. I remembered how to dream. Morning tiptoes through the blinds, silver dust on borrowed time. Every scar begins to glow like the sun forgiving snow. I'm learning not to chase the day, but let its light find me this way. Maybe peace was never far, just hiding where the tired hearts are, where my fears fell asleep in the hush of the rain. I felt release, not redemption, not control, just a silence filling every hole, where my fears fell asleep. I met the part of me I'd buried deep. I laid down my heavy thoughts, let them drift, let them fade, let them be forgot. If tomorrow comes slow, I won't run ahead. I'll walk through the hours like a prayer unsaid. There's a mercy in the breaking, a light beneath the ache, and even in the but in the warmth of calm release, where my fears fell asleep, dreams return just to let me breathe. Where my fears fell asleep. She walked through the night with her heart half awake. Streetlights were ghosts on the glass of the lake. All that she carried were dreams out of tune. Softly she whispered her thoughts to the moon. The world kept turning slow and wide, but she stood still beneath the sky. And in the hush between the sighs, the clouds began to cry. Even the rain listened, falling slow and kind, tracing her sorrow down the lines of time. Every drop seemed to know her name and said, "You're not alone, you're not to blame." Even the rain listened, and she breathed again. Bare feet on the pavement, she followed the sound of quiet forgiveness the night had found. Her shadow grew softer with every step, as if her pain had learned to rest. The windows glowed with borrowed light, and something gentle held her tight. In all that cold and all that gray, she found a wordless way to pray. Even the rain listened, falling soft and true, telling her stories the wind once knew. Every drop carried someone's tears and washed away the weight of years. Even the rain listened, and she breathed again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the light, maybe the heart still learns to fight. Ooh. By morning, the clouds began to fade. Her reflection smiled through the silver shade. The city woke, but she had changed. Her hands no longer trembled with pain. A single bird broke through the dawn. Her voice returned, small but strong. And in that moment, calm and clear, the rain became her souvenir. Even the rain listened, and then it moved away. start of day. Every tear she tried to hide now shimmered like morning light. Even the rain listened, and she began again. So when you stand beneath the sky, let the silence close your eyes. Even the rain listened, and it will tonight. There's a quiet in the morning light, dust on the windows, dreams half alive. Coffee cools beside my hand, and time just hums, it never waits for anyone. My heart's been running without rest, chasing a shape I can't define. But today the air feels softer somehow, like something's changing slow and shy. I used to fear the space between all the moments that never spoke, but maybe silence has a meaning too. A place to breathe, a way to grow. The sky was almost kind tonight, not bright, not dark, just right. I look for answers, found the light folding gently into my tired eyes. And though I still don't understand, I feel the world reach out on plan. Sky was almost kind tonight, and somehow so was I. The city hums beneath my feet, neon thoughts and passing dreams. People move like restless tide, each one searching for a softer side. I've built my walls with careful hands, so no one sees the cracks inside. But standing under this quiet blue, I swear I heard my heart Maybe it's fine to lose my way, to break, rebuild, and drift again. The world's not waiting for me to win, it's just asking me to begin. The sky was almost kind tonight, not bright, not dark, just right. I looked for answers, found the light folding gently into my tired eyes. And though I still don't understand, I feel the world reach out on plan. The sky was almost kind tonight, and somehow so was I. There's beauty in the half awake, in every fragile breath we take. No grand design, no perfect sign, just quiet hearts learning to try. And when the night forgets my name, I'll whisper it back all the same. Not to be found, not to be seen, just to remind myself I'm still here, still clean. The sky was almost kind tonight, it held me close without a word. I didn't need to ask it why, I knew the things I by the shore where the daylight bends, her hands in the sand, too tired to pretend. The wind brushed her hair, whispered through the gray, let go, my dear, you've come a long way. She watched the tide draw lines in her pain, each wave returning what she couldn't explain. No one to tell, no one to see, but the sea was listening quietly. And the sea knew my story, all the nights I couldn't breathe. It carried my sorrow softly and gave it back as peace. No words, no glory, just the hush of the deep. The sea knew my story and let my heart sleep. She spoke in sighs, not needing a name. For every tear that fell, the sea felt the same. The moon took her fear, wrapped it in white, and drifted it gently into the night. The stars lean close, they seem to care, flickering softly in the salt thick air. And though she was small, so lost, so torn, something inside began to be reborn. And the sea knew my story, all the battles I couldn't win. It held my silence kindly and washed me back within. No vows, no worry, just the pool of the deep. The sea knew my story and let my soul breathe. Somewhere between the night and dawn, she found herself still hanging on. Not fixed, not whole, but maybe free. Just a heart becoming the sea. The sea knew my story, every secret I tried to hide. It never asked, it never lied, just held me till the pain untied. No promise of glory, just a quiet release. The sea knew my story and gave me back to peace. She sat by the shore, the morning near, and in the wind she lost her fear. The sea didn't judge, it only listened, and somehow she felt forgiven. There's a hush between the curtains and the sky. The city hasn't found its name again. Coffee steam drifts like a wandering sigh, and I trace old dreams with my breath on the window pane. Somewhere in the dark the world is still asleep, and I'm learning how to breathe without the weight I keep. I don't need the answers yet, just a place the noise forgets. Let me stay inside this fragile piece before it slips away from me. Before the morning forgets me, let the silence remember my name. Hold my trembling heart like a prayer in the rain. I'm not lost, I'm just finding the light that I've been afraid to see. So before the morning forgets me, let me be. Every plan I made fell soft in the dust, and I'm tired of trying to shine too bright. But in this half-light I feel enough, like a child who finally sleeps through the night. Maybe all the broken parts still sing when the quiet touches everything. If I fall, let it be slow, like the snow that learns to glow. I don't need to win or prove, just to rest and start anew. Before the morning forgets me, let the silence remember my name. Hold my trembling heart like a prayer in the rain. I'm not lost, I'm just finding the light that I've been afraid to see. So before the morning forgets me, let me be. Maybe love is quiet after all, not a fire but a gentle call. If I listen close, I can hear the dawn telling me I still belong. Before the morning forgets me, let my heart remember its sound. I have walked through nights without ground, but the sun is kind and it's turning around. I'm not lost, I'm just finding the strength to finally breathe. So before the morning forgets me, let me be. Tender time before the light breaks through, I remember I still matter too. I used to run through the sleepless nights, chasing tomorrows that never arrive. Every light on the street felt cold. Every dream was too heavy to hold. I learned the silence between my sighs was softer than the noise inside. I stopped and looked above the gray. The sky just stayed and never turned away. No questions, no demand for grace, just blue hands holding space. And the sky waited for me, didn't hurry when I couldn't breathe. It stayed when I broke, it stayed when I healed slowly, while I forgot how to believe. The sky waited for me. I carried seasons under my skin, every scar a place I'd been. The winter taught me how to bend and let the spring begin again. There were names I couldn't say aloud and dreams I buried in the crowd. But even when I lost my song, the quiet sky kept listening all along. No rush to mend what time would weave, just stillness letting me breathe. And the sky waited for me, didn't judge what I used to be. It stayed when I froze, it stayed when I melted free, while I forgot how to believe. The sky waited for me. Maybe love is patient light, not a flame but a sunrise, slow and wide. Maybe healing isn't loud, just breathing under endless clouds. And I looked up and it looked back quietly. And the sky waited for me through every shadow I used to be. It stayed when I fell, it stayed till I found my peace. Now I rise like morning leaves, and I see it waited for me. No need to run anymore. The sky is still open like before. I walk beneath this gentle plea. Take your time, you're free. You walk through streets that never learn your name, hands in your pockets holding broken days. The world kept turning soft and out of tune, and silence felt like something you could choose. But somewhere in the breath between your sighs, a small light trembled just enough to try. That's the way life found you, not in glory, not in sound, just truth through the cracks in your walls to slip quietly through. The night didn't end, it simply grew kind. That's the way life found you. You learn that healing never comes in lines. It drifts like smoke, then disappears in time. You kept your heart beneath a folded note, afraid to read the words you once wrote. Still something in your chest began to bloom. You still have room. That's the way light found you. In the gentle, in the quiet truth. When you thought you were gone, it softly came through. Not a sunrise, but something more true. That's the way light found you. Your soul took to begin again. Maybe love was waiting out of you, learning patience in the dark with you. That's the way life found you. When the world forgot you too, it didn't save, it simply knew how to see the grace in you. And now when you breathe, the sky breathes too. That's the way life found you. The way it touched you like forgiveness, soft and painfully true. And in the hush between heartbeats, the light still finds you. The city hums beneath our feet, all lights flicker, half asleep. We wear the years like borrowed glow, faded dreams, but still they glow. You smile through rain that wouldn't end, said we don't have to start again. We're not broken, just unspoken, finding breath where we began. Every step was trembling slow, but somehow we found room to grow. We remembered how to begin, in the quiet where the light comes in. When the night was cold and thin, we learned the warmth beneath our skin. No need to chase what might have been. We remembered how to begin. The roads we took were never straight, each turn a choice we learned too late. But still your hands stay close to mine, through all the loss we called just fine. We built small fires out of pain, softly whispered. Start small, just breathe, just smile. There's no rush, love, no sin to simply learn to live again. We remembered how to begin in the hush where the dawn moves in. Every scar became our skin, every loss away to mend within. And in your eyes the world grew thin. We remembered how to begin. Just a breath, just a hand, just the courage to stand. We're still here. We remember how to begin. He stayed awake through another night, tracing dreams on the window light, hoping the dawn would bring a sign, something to tell him he's still alive. The city slept, but he did not, counting all the things he forgot. Still somewhere deep beneath his chest, a small, unbroken, quiet rest. And maybe life is not the spark we chase, but the slow return of gentle grace. The morning kept its promise, softly breaking through the gray. Didn't need to say a word, just arrived and stayed. The world was still uncertain, but golden light found his face. The morning kept its promise, and that was enough today. There was no letter, no grand sign, no sudden change, no clear line, just coffee steam and trembling hands, and quiet songs from distant lands. He took a breath, the air was clean, like pages turned from what has been. And though his heart was worn and bruised, it beat, and that was something new. Maybe love's not what we lose or find, but what remains when we've run out of time. The morning kept its promise, softly breaking through the gray. Didn't need to prove its worth, it just came to stay. The world was still uncertain, but golden light found his face. The morning kept its promise, and that was enough today. All the nights that broke him down, all the tears that wore the ground, still the sky kept turning slow, still the sun learned where to go. And maybe hope's a quiet sound, not a shout but a sigh profound, the warmth that touches frozen hands before you even understand. The morning kept its promise, didn't fade, didn't run away. It filled the cracks of everything that hurt from yesterday. And though the world keeps changing, he found a steady place. The morning kept its promise, and that was enough today. So if you're tired, just stay awake. a while. Let the light find your fragile smile. You don't need a sign to start. The sun will rise inside your heart.